Welcome to the Shakti Talk on how thoughts are subtle forms of energy that carry specific vibrational frequencies. These frequencies correspond to the energy centers called chakras within your subtle energy body. Each chakra responds to distinct thought patterns and emotions, drawing prana that either enhances or disrupts your inner balance. They are more than energy hubs. Each chakra is intimately connected with specific neurological tissue, glands, and chemical secretions through the endocrine and nervous systems. The neurological tissue around each chakra form a bridge between subtle energy and physical expression, transmitting signals that influence your emotions, behavior, and physical health. When a thought repeatedly activates a certain vibrational pattern, it stimulates the neurological and glandular systems that correspond with the associated chakra, shaping your overall state of being. Low vibrational thought patterns generate energy that move down and out of the body in the opposite way of unification, disrupting the body's ability to maintain homeostasis, balance, and good health. These patterns create energy blocks within the chakras, limiting energy flow and distorting physical and emotional harmony. In contrast, the ability to consciously direct the energy of positive, high vibrational thoughts upward through the chakras fosters unification of life force and consciousness. This upward movement creates optimum homeostasis, harmonizing the neurological, glandular, and energetic systems, restoring balance and supporting holistic well-being. Now let's talk about root chakra, neurological tissue, and the survival response. The first chakra is the Muladhara, located at the base of the spine. This root chakra governs survival instincts and is associated with the adrenal glands and spinal neurological tissue in the pelvic plexus. When your thoughts dwell on fear, insecurity, or control, they activate the adrenals to release the hormones cortisol, adrenaline, and norepinephrine, preparing the body for fight or flight responses. Prolonged negative, fearful thinking creates energy blocks that hold the body in survival mode, often manifesting as chronic stress, anxiety, or fatigue. When you begin to shift your awareness inward through conscious breath and grounding presence, the parasympathetic nervous system is activated. Stress chemicals coursing through your body begin to lower, and the root chakra becomes a stable foundation of vitality and inner strength. Low vibrational thought patterns, which tend to pull energy downward and outward from the body, move away from the possibility of eventual unification. This downward flow disrupts the body's ability to maintain homeostasis, balance, and good health. But in contrast, this shift from the survival mode to self-sustaining energy allows the neurological tissues, glands, and chakra to work together harmoniously, dissolving energy blocks and anchoring you into the present moment with the renewed clarity and calm. It also empowers you to consciously direct the energy of positive, high vibrational thoughts upward through the chakras, guiding the life force towards unification and deeper integration within your whole being. Let's move on to the sacral chakra activation and its influence on energy flow. The second chakra, Svadhisthana, located on in the lower abdomen, governs creativity, emotion, and fluidity. When energy moves into this center, it stimulates the gonads, ovaries in women, and testes in men, prompting the release of sex hormones like estrogen and testosterone. These hormones influence mood, desire, and reproductive health, while the associated neurological tissue in the sacral spinal segments governs sensations and motor control in the pelvic region. Thoughts charged with emotion that create or clear energy blocks here, shaping how freely creative and emotional energies flow. Low vibrational thought patterns in the sacral chakra often include feelings of guilt, shame, jealousy, or emotional repression. These thoughts cause energy to move downward and outward from the body, pulling you away from eventual unification. This downward movement disrupts the body's ability to maintain homeostasis, balance, and good health, reinforcing energy blocks that hinder hormonal and neurological harmony. In contrast, consciously directing the energy of positive, high vibrational thoughts such as acceptance, joy, gratitude, and creative inspiration upward through the sacral chakra fosters the unification of life force and consciousness. This upward flow supports optimum homeostasis, dissolving energy blocks, and nurturing emotional balance and creative expression through harmonious energy movement. Now let's move to the solar plexus chakra activation and its influence on energy flow. The third chakra, Manipura, located at the solar plexus, governs personal power, will, and digestion. This center influences the pancreas and the adrenal medulla, which release digestive enzymes and adrenaline-related hormones, preparing the body for action and metabolic balance. Neurological tissues in the thoracic spinal segments connects with abdominal organs and autonomic functions, linking energy flow with bodily regulation. Low vibrational thought patterns such as self-doubt, fear or failure, shame, or feeling of powerlessness cause energy to move downward and outward from this chakra. This downward flow reinforces energy blocks that disrupt digestion, hormonal balance, and emotional stability, leading to digestive discomfort, anxiety, or volatility. The body's ability to maintain homeostasis diminishes, weakening your sense of inner strength and clarity. Conversely, high vibrational thoughts of confidence, self-worth, determination, and healthy boundaries direct energy upward through the solar plexus chakra. This upward movement dissolves energy blocks, fostering the unification of life force and consciousness. It enhances hormonal secretions and neurological function, supporting emotional resilience, clear decision-making, and a vibrant sense of personal power. When the energy flows freely here, you experience empowerment, balance, and vitality. Vitality aligned with your highest will. Now let's talk about the heart chakra activation and its influence on energy flow. The fourth chakra, Anahata, located at the center of the chest in the seat of love, compassion, and connection. It's closely connected with the thymus gland, which plays a vital role in immune system regulation, and the neurological tissues of the upper thoracic spinal segments that govern heart and lung function. Low vibrational thoughts such as fear, resentment, jealousy, grief, or emotional withdrawal cause energy to move downward and outward from the heart chakra. This downward movement creates energy blocks that constrict the flow of prana, leading to emotional isolation, heart rhythm irregularities, weakened immunity responses, and a sense of disconnection from self and others. The disruption of energy flow diminishes resilience and the body's ability to maintain balance and health. In contrast, high vibrational thoughts grounded in love, forgiveness, gratitude, compassion, and openness direct energy upward through the heart chakra. This upward flow dissolves energy blocks and fosters the unification of life force and consciousness. It strengthens the immune function, supports heart and lung health, and expands emotional openness and connection. When energy moves freely here, you experience healing, empathy, and resilience, deeply attuned to your interconnectedness with all of life. Moving up to the throat chakra activation and its influence on energy flow, the fifth chakra, Vishuddha, located at the throat, governs communication, self-expression, and truth. It is connected with the thyroid and parathyroid glands, which regulate metabolism and calcium balance, as well as the cervical spine, neurological tissues that control the neck, shoulders, and vocal apparatus. Low vibrational thoughts such as fear or speaking out dishonestly, self-censorship, or feeling misunderstood cause energy to move downward and outward from the throat chakra. This downward flow leads to energy blocks that disrupt hormone secretion and nervous system function, manifesting as thyroid imbalances, tension in the neck and shoulders, and difficulties in expressing your authentic self. The blockage results in reduced clarity, communication struggles, and internal conflict, weakening your ability to align with your truth. Conversely, high vibrational thoughts rooted in honesty, courage, clarity, and openness direct energy upward through the throat chakra. This upward movement dissolves energy blocks, harmonizes hormonal balance, and strengthens neurological function. As energy flows freely here, you gain confidence, authenticity, and the power to express your truth clearly and compassionately. This alignment fosters a balanced metabolism and enhances your ability to communicate effectively, supporting your personal integrity and creative expression. Now we are up to the third eye chakra activation and its influence on energy flow. The sixth chakra, Agna, located between the eyebrows and the center of intuition, insight, and inner vision. It governs the pituitary gland and often called the master of endocrine gland, and is connected with the neurological tissues in the upper cervical spinal cord and brainstem that influence sensory processing and higher brain functions. Low vibrational thoughts such as confusion, doubt, fear of the unknown, or mental fog cause energy to move downward and outward from the third eye chakra. This downward flow reinforces energy blocks that disrupt the delicate hormonal balance managed by the pituitary gland and interfere with the clear neurological communication. The result is diminished perception, cloudy thinking, and an impaired ability to access intuitive insight, leaving you disconnected from your deeper wisdom. In contrast, focused, clear, and trusting thoughts direct energy upward through the Agna chakra. This upward flow dissolves energy blocks, restores hormonal harmony, and enhances neurological connectivity. When energy moves freely here, you experience sharpened mental clarity, heightened intuition, and spiritual insight. This flow strengthens the mind-body connection, supporting your ability to perceive beyond the ordinary and access deeper truth with ease and confidence. And finally, we are at the crown chakra activation and its influence on energy flow. The seventh chakra, Sahasrara, located at the crown of the head, is the gateway to the higher consciousness and spiritual connection. It is associated with the pineal gland, which regulates circadian rhythms through melatonin secretion and is connected to the neurological tissues of the brain's cerebral cortex. Thoughts of unity, surrender, or separation create or clear energy blocks here, influencing spiritual awareness and neurochemical balance. Clearing these blocks opens the channel for transcendent experiences, heightened consciousness, and a deep sense of peace and oneness. This chakra integrates all others, guiding the flow of subtle energy throughout the entire subtle energy body. Now let's talk about how chemicals secreted by thoughts reinforce patterns and how to move energy upward through the chakras. When your thoughts activate a particular chakra, they stimulate the associated glands to release specific chemicals or hormones into your bloodstream. These biochemical signals directly influence your mood, behavior, and physiological state, which then feed back into your mental patterns, reinforcing the original thought or emotion. For example, anxious thoughts linked to the root chakra stimulate the adrenal glands to release cortisol, which heightens alertness but also creates tensions and stress in the body. This biochemical state encourages further anxious thinking, creating a self-reinforced cycle of energy block in the chakra. Similarly, when you experience positive, empowering thoughts tied to a chakra, the glands release balancing hormones that support calm, clarity, or love. These biochemical changes stabilize and deepen the positive thought patterns, dissolving energy blocks and encouraging upward energy movement. This dynamic feedback loop between thought, chemistry, and energy creates either stagnation or flow in your subtle energy body. To consciously move energy upward through the chakras and free yourself from these patterns and karma, begin by cultivating awareness of the specific chakra and its physical and emotional sensations. Start with the root chakra, ground yourself fully, breathe deeply, and consciously soften any tension there. Use breath, mantra, or visualization to awaken and balance the center, encouraging the release of stress chemicals and inviting parasympathetic calm. This helps dissolve energy blocks and strengthens your foundational sense of safety. Next, move your focus to the sacral chakra. Bring love Bring loving attention to the creativity, emotions, and pleasure. Visualize the energy rising, cleansing old emotional patterns and hormonal imbalances. Engage the breath to stimulate smooth flow, allowing suppressed energies to be released. Now, gently shift your awareness to the solar plexus chakra. Here, cultivate willpower and confidence. Use breath and intention to ignite the center, dissolving energy blocks of doubt or low self-esteem while balancing adrenal and pancreatic function. Continue upward to the heart chakra, open to compassion and forgiveness, visualizing a radiant green or pink light expanding in your chest. Feel the energy moving through, cleansing emotional wounds and immune disruptions. Allow love to flow freely, breaking karmic cycles of separation or resentment. At the throat chakra, focus on authentic expression and truth. Use sound mantra or silent inner speech to release trapped energies affecting thyroid and neurological balance. As energy moves freely here, blocks of fear or suppression dissolve, empowering your voice. Bring attention to the third eye chakra. Cultivate clear, focused mental awareness and intuition. Visualize indigo light, purifying confusion, enhancing neurological harmony, dissolving karmic veils of ignorance and illusion. And finally, reach the crown chakra. Rest in pure consciousness and surrender. Visualize the thousand petal lotus unfolding, allowing the flow of Shakti energy to move with Shiva consciousness. In this expanded state, energy blocks are fully released, karmic patterns are dissolved, and you experience liberation beyond duality. This systematic conscious upward movement of energy through the chakras harmonizes glandular secretions, neurological function, and subtle energy flow. It transforms thought patterns, releasing energy blocks and dissolving karma, guiding you towards self-realization and spiritual freedom. Regular practice, patience, and gentle inner focus invite this awakening, allowing you to embody your highest, most radiant self. If you found this video interesting and you would like to see more, please like this video and subscribe to my YouTube channel. And to experience my guided Shakti Yoga Nidra meditations to support your inner transformation, presence, and connection with the divine flow of life, please go to Shakti Talks Yoga at patreon.com to continue exploring the sacred rhythms of breath, consciousness, and the powerful energy available within you. Thank you for listening.